Coast to coast.
Hey, y'all. Loveline. I'm Adam Carolla. That's Dr. Drew. This is the best of Loveline.
Our favorite kind of Loveline.
I'll tell you, there's nothing better. This is what I call free money, buddy. You know why? Because we're going to hear us say something we already said while we're at home.
Oh.
This is great.
Except you'll be asleep.
No.
Oh, you listen?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
No.
No, yeah. Okay.
No, because you know why? Because I cannot stand my own nasally drone. It's very painful.
Let me second
Plus,
that.
I think I'm funny until I listen to myself on the radio, and then I realize how boring I am.
Tonight,
Tony Hawk.
P.O.D. Keep going.
Well, no, that sounded like you were like Tony Hawk, like Esquire.
Oh, no.
Tony
and
Hawk.
P.O.D.
That's right, and the band P.O.D. And in the second hour, Nickelback will be in here and live.
We haven't talked much about the CD yet. This looks really good.
Yeah, that is that out?
That's out.
Yeah, that it has a
Maverick
regular music CD and then a CD-ROM.
Yes.
No,
it doesn't have that track on it, though.
That's not on there?
Thankfully, no. I tried to get that license, but it just
couldn't clear it with the band?
No.
Couldn't clear it with the Three Stooges? So it also, the CD-ROM is basically Tony skating, Tony at home.
Yeah, it's like a little
Tony in the bathroom. Tony's life. So if you're a Tony Hawk fan, you're definitely not going to want to miss that double CD. Well, one CD, one CD-ROM. I guess that's technically a double CD. Chris?
Yeah.
You're 13?
Yep.
What's up?
I was just wanting to ask Tony a couple questions.
Okay.
All right. Well, I was just wondering who you skate with and stuff, just on your own free time.
My own time?
Yeah.
Well, it's usually whoever is in town at the time, but generally Bucky Lassick, Bob Burnquist, Kevin Staub, Sean White, people who live in my area that skate the ramps I skate.
Oh, good stuff.
Where are those ramps?
In San Diego. We skate at Encinitas YMCA, and Bob has a private ramp, and Danny Way has a private ramp, so I skate with him and Colin sometimes.
That's cool. Okay, do you ever, skate with Bam and Heath?
Yeah, I skate with Bam, but Bam lives in Philly, so just when we're on tour together, or... I was actually there a few weeks ago working on his movie. Bam's doing his own movie. You know Bam from Jackass?
Yeah. Is he his sidekick or something?
Who, Bam?
Yeah.
Is he a sidekick on Jackass?
Yeah.
He does his own stuff there. He's always messing with his dad.
Right, but he's not Jackass. He's not the main guy.
Johnny Knoxville.
Right.
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't consider any of those guys sidekicks. I feel like they all do their own thing.
Oh, okay.
You know?
Well,
but I guess Johnny Knoxville is like the main guy.
Drew's my sidekick. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Sure. Is that debatable?
Yeah.
Don't try.
He'd speak up, but he's my sidekick, and I won't let him talk.
Okay.
All right, hey, Chris?
Yeah.
You good?
I try.
Yeah.
All right.
All right,
Keep
thanks,
that
Chris.
up.
I will. I'll try.
All right. Hey, do you, you still enjoy it?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, would you just go do it on your own?
Yeah, I'd still be doing it for sure.
Not to, when you go out and skate, are you thinking, I got to practice, or are you just thinking, I want to have a good time?
No, well, if I'm just on my own, I'm just out to have a good time and see what I can kind of come up with, or what skills I can hone, you know. But if I'm going out, on a photo shoot, then I got to figure out, okay, what's something new, something, try to be creative.
What's the next milestone as far as the trick goes? Is there something you're working on? Can you not talk about it?
No, I'm always working on stuff, but I don't know. I mean, right now, my next goal is blunt slide to shove it in. So
what does that mean?
It's not,
I'm afraid.
A blunt slide? It sounds like he's raping an underage chick at a frat party. Is that the plan? What's the blunt slide and the shove it in?
Well, see, it's just, that's really technical skate thing.
Well, what's the move?
Sliding along the tail on the top of the ramp.
Right.
With all the wheels out, but the tail in. And then shoving the board a 180 under the feet, watching it spin and catching it with your feet and coming back in.
Oh, you're going to hurt yourself.
Right. Well, I've already wrecked my shins trying to learn it.
Yeah.
Does anybody do that?
No, not that one.
No, see, if you're Tony Hawk, you can't do stuff that other people do.
That's
you got to do your own thing.
Yeah,
you work on the blunt slide
with
and
shove it
in.
You work on that for years.
I never thought I'd hear you guys say something like that. That's great.
Drew's been working on that shove it in since high school. Guy? Guy.
Hi.
Hey, Guy, dude, bro.
Huh? Yeah?
It'd be funny if his last name was Dude Bro, wouldn't it? I'm Guy Dude Bro. What's up there, Guy?
Hello?
Okay, Guy, I'm going to hang up on you. Ready?
No, I'm here.
All right, go ahead.
Just that the guy changed my name to, turn the damn radio off.
That's a long name. Ask your question, Guy.
Yeah, hey, Tony.
Yeah,
You know your Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 game?
I do.
It's going to go online, right?
Yeah, it's online. It's awesome.
It's online now. Huh?
It's going to come with a broadband modem, right?
Yeah. Well, you just get this. You get this like USB Ethernet adapter for your PS2, and you can go online and you'll just find tons of people out there when it comes out.
Yeah. Do you know how much it is? Like, what's the price of it?
The Pro Skater 3?
Yeah. No. The broadband modem.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know how much that whole contraption is. No, sorry.
Yeah.
It's something you have to buy for the PlayStation?
I got a short question for Dr. Drew.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I take a leak, like sometimes I kind of shiver.
Yeah.
Does that mean anything?
No.
No, nothing.
No.
Although you are, it's basically a kind of what's called a vagal reaction that you can actually pass out. It's something called post-micturition syncope.
That's why I have a padded toilet seat.
But it's
in
nothing
case
to
I
worry
go
about.
down,
You get that shiver all the time when somebody's in the room with you, don't you?
I do it, yeah. I think it's God shaking the urine off the end of your penis. That's why. I mean, think of it. Everything has a purpose.
It's sort of like a dog shaking when it gets out of the water.
Yeah, when it gets out of the pool.
Yeah, I see. Okay.
But I do, back and forth, ruin the whole bathroom. All right. Hey, Tony.
Yeah. Yes.
What if, like, you just woke up and you were just sitting here, like, you went into a coma when you were, like, 16, and you just woke up and you're sitting here talking about Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 and broadband and all this other nonsense? You'd think you were just high, right?
Yeah. I would never, ever
I
believe
think
it.
like you were in some sort of weird
You think you were, like,
fiction movie.
abducted by aliens or something?
Yeah. Everything is just a strange surprise these days.
I mean, it's all, and who knew that the whole skateboarding world and sort of electronic world would make such a nice marriage.
Computers, not just like a computer.
Yeah,
a computer.
Right. It's a strange marriage. It's been huge. It's very recent too.
But yeah, it's a lot of fun for me too. I mean, you're talking about the whole sellout factor. It's like I've always been into video games,
right?
And to marry the two, to me, it was like I couldn't wait. I couldn't wait to work on a video game. It wasn't just like someone came with a video game and said, "Here, put your name on this."
Right.
It was like I got to work at it from the get-go and really guide it and play it the whole way, and I really enjoyed it. I mean, I can already finish top to bottom like every goal. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So I mean, you got to be good. I mean, is it easier for you to do your own stuff? I mean, you know what I'm saying? You're doing your own tricks, but you're using your hands.
Yeah, but like I said, I've always been into video games. So.
All right. Hey, Melissa.
Hi.
You're 14?
Yeah.
What's up?
I'm sleepy, sort of.
All right. You want us to call back?
Good night.
No.
Adam can sing you a lullaby.
Oh, boy.
No, thanks.
He's got it all. Yes, he does.
Nice slide
No, I
of
was
that
just kidding.
pitch.
Sorry.
He's got it all.
I love you
That's
too,
my
but
nightclub. I do like a swing sort of Tony Bennett
Oh, yeah.
kind of. He's
Hang on a
got
second.
it all.
I need to
Yes, he
escape for a
does.
second.
Pow! Chow!
Oh, much better. Oh,
This is Drew's theme song.
not my theme song. It's what I hear while you're talking.
That's right. All right, please. All right, please. All right, Melissa.
on the piano. Oh.
What's your
Pretty
question?
I just wanted to say, first of all, when I'm like, listening to the radio at night, I'm half asleep, but then, I'm always like, like half asleep, and then I can hear you guys like talk about something funny, and I like laugh in my sleep. And,
Well, thank you. Put you to sleep, but you laugh.
yeah, sort of. Anyway, Tony Hawk, I love you.
Oh, thank you.
Anything else?
Mom.
Mom?
Where's your mom?
My mom's on the phone.
Oh, what's
she
her
there?
name?
Mom.
Tell her to speak up. She's on the phone.
What's her name, Melissa?
Mom.
She just hung up.
Mom.
Hey, Melissa.
Yeah.
What's her name?
Melissa. Bobby.
Bobby.
Your mom's name is Bobby?
I think so. Hold on.
You think her name is Bobby?
Oh, it's probably Barbara. Okay, Melissa, we're gonna put you on hold. All right?
Okay.
We'll send you on a windbreaker.
Oh,
Yeah.
You're on the radio? Are you listening to yourself?
I can't. They won't let me.
Won't let you what, Melissa?
Listen
What?
to the radio.
Oh, no. But Bobby can get on the phone with you. Melissa?
Hello?
There we are.
Hey, Bobby. You're doing a hell of a job raising that Melissa. She can play the theme to Taboo 2 on the
No,
piano.
she can play Strauss.
Oh, she plays Strauss?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nothing. Can she really play, what's that,
Blue
a
Danube.
waltz
Blue
or
Danube.
something? All right. Boy, Drew. Really showing your age. She can play a classical piano?
Yeah.
I can play Beethoven, too.
Okay.
Ooh, nice.
Is there a piano in the house?
Yeah.
Yeah, why don't you fire that up?
Oh.
We'll put you on hold. Go take the phone over to the piano. I'd like to hear some
I got
Beethoven.
the cordless, so.
Yeah, bring it over there.
She's
All right.
there. Play the Beethoven, though, all right?
All right, now listen. I'm going to put him on hold for 1 second.
Why?
Well, it's going to take him a second to set up, get the sheet music, light the candelabra.
Well, she
You know,
doesn't
that
live in
kind of stuff.
Liberace's palace.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Melissa?
Okay.
You
Here
got
it goes. See? Fleur-Elise. Little Debussy with the right hand only.
That's all I know.
Yeah, let me tell you something. The Asian kids are laughing their ass off right now, Melissa. There's like 2-year-old Asian kids who play better than that. Okay, I hope you're good looking.
No, that's fine, Melissa. That's fine.
Okay,
Did
but
you
don't-
ask your question for Tony?
She just wanted to say hi.
No, she had a question. What was the question?
Okay, I want to know how, like, my brother can get sponsored, because he, is, so in love with you.
How old is he?
He's 9.
Ooh.
How he can,
All right, listen.
Wait.
No, I'm not even going to answer that question. How he can get sponsored because he's in love with Tony and he's 9? There's no
That's
answer
cute.
to that.
Well, it's a nice.
well, if you're looking for an avenue for sponsorship, basically.
How
go
young do
to-
they go?
Oh, they go. I mean, you mean sponsors or
How
The kid-
young a person could get a sponsor?
there's kids that age
9.
that have sponsored, yeah.
See?
Oh, shut up. There's nothing. We just
Take another
keep
Vicodin
skating.
animal. God.
Well, no,
Well,
the
basically,
answers keep skating.
Go to if he's into competing, have him go to local contests, and if he does well, he's going to get noticed. Otherwise, send a video to sponsors that interest him.
See?
Yeah, there's no
Okay.
9-year-olds that are sponsored. Tony's just saying that.
They're midgets that look nice.
They're all in their 40s.
Okay,
They're 40-year-old midgets.
that's good. I still have some few years left then.
Brandy,
Yeah.
you're 15?
Yeah.
What's up?
My brother is 14. He just turned 14, and he's, really into skating right now.
He's looking to pick up. Wait a minute.
How does he get sponsored?
Hold on a second. How many women have called in on behalf of their brothers
3? It's nice.
who are good skateboarders? That's weird, isn't it?
Yeah. By our standards.
All right, hold on a second, Brandy.
Okay.
I'm going to take another call.
5.
And we'll get back to Brandy. But isn't that weird? Is that just me?
It's just you.
You don't think that's strange that we're taking call after call about women who want to get their brothers into skateboarding?
Yeah.
Okay. See, Drew, here's what Drew's thinking. He's 1,000% right, but I don't want to agree with him, so what do I do? Yeah. All right. Mike,
Yeah, hey,
you're 21?
yes I am.
What's up?
Want to say hi to you guys and Adam to reaffirm your jigging. I do a jig daily.
Oh, you do?
Jig.
You dance a jig.
I dance a jig
An
daily.
Irish jig?
On people's graves or just at home?
Just at home for pennies. The passerbys throw pennies at me.
Great.
But my question, my girlfriend and I just recently broke up after a year and 2 months relationship. I'm deeply in love with her, and she tells
Is
me,
this your first girlfriend?
no,
No.
by all means, no.
Mm-hmm.
By all means, no.
We broke up on good terms. It was kind of a mutual. We thought we'd hit a brick wall in our relationship.
What was the brick wall? She wanted to get married, you didn't.
No, I wanted to get married, and she wanted to get married, and it just our relationship started taking a down.
No, I know how it can be. You're both so in love
You
that
both
you're
wanna get
too in
married,
love,
yeah.
and you both want to get married too badly, and things happen.
And
Yeah.
she's completely.
Hold on. Don't you love how delusional 21-year-old guys are?
Yeah.
We're both very much in love.
So in love, we can't wait to get married, but then we couldn't.
We hit a wall.
Yeah.
It was both of us a mutual decision, though.
Yeah.
We both decided to dump me.
Yeah.
It's like, Mike, how high are you? She dumped you.
Actually, I'm not high at all. I'm completely sober. I've
But-
never done anything.
But you still are into her, right?
I'm still into her, and I'm not delusional in the fact that our relationship hit a brick wall about 3 months ago that we started fighting.
Yeah, but she's out, Mike. That's the reality. She's done.
Then why is she still telling me that she still cares about me?
Because you're hammering
her up crying.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I missed that.
She has to say that because she feels bad when you say, "Don't you still love me?"
I love you so much. We were going to get married. How can this happen? How can we be so in love and you just leave like that? Yes, when you do that to people, they're going to say, I love you, but I'm not in love with you anymore.
Then how come why can't girls be honest about stuff like that?
Because you don't let them be honest. You understand? I mean, it's like, why can't wives who have abusive husbands be honest with them? Because they're scared of the consequences. They don't want to deal with the consequences.
They don't want to hurt you.
It's not that you're going to hurt her, but what I mean is she's
going to hurt him, and she doesn't want to do that.
Yeah, nobody wants to crap on anybody.
She cares about you, but it's tough to be completely honest with somebody when you're breaking up.
Well, wouldn't you guys be together if she felt that way?
The thing was, we promised each other that we were taking a break from each other, and there was sort of a promise to get back together, but she continues to push me away. I have to deal with her on a constant basis.
Yeah, but the point is, Mike, you are delusional about this.
Well, first off, you should have got that in writing. I learned that in my mid-20s. I wish someone would have told me in high school.
The promise was, let me out of here.
Now.
Let me out of this. And the only way you were going to let her out was with a promise that we would get back together.
That was the easy out.
Hold on. She was the one who promised me we'd get back together. That was not me doing this. The day we broke up, I was perfectly fine with it, and I was perfectly fine with it for the first week.
Well, if you're fine with the breakup, then let it go.
The thing is...
Well, let it go. You're perfectly fine with it, then let it go. You're not perfectly fine with it,
I hate to agree with Drew, but he does have a point there.
Yeah,
I realized my mistakes, and I realized I took her for granted.
Mike, let it go if you have no problem with it.
No,
and if you have a problem with it, be honest about it, and be clear about it, and get a clear read from her. Don't keep loading yourself with more BS.
Okay.
But look, Mike, here's the problem, and I've been there myself 1,000 times. You're getting caught up in the verbiage and in the dialogue. It has nothing to do with any of that.
She's not with
There's
you.
a certain bottom line. Yeah. It doesn't matter about what you said in the past and what the agreement was or any
none
of
that matters.
You want to get back together,
and she
does not.
She's not with you.
Now, if you keep coming at her, she'll go, "Oh yes, we're still in love. Oh yes, I see us getting back together." Watch, Drew. Hit me with a few. You want me to hit you? You want me to be the chick?
Be Mike.
I'll be insecure, Mike.
You be Mike. I'll be the chick.
I'll be Mike, who's every man who's been dumped at 21.
All of us. Everybody? Even Tony?
What's that?
You've been
Tony,
Mike? You've been Mike in your life?
You ever been dumped?
Yeah.
Really?
Were you Mike?
Yeah. Was I Mike? No.
All right, we were Mike. Let's go. You and I. Adam. Don't get mad at Tony just because he wasn't like
bitch was never Mike. Of course he was Mike. He was too busy being swung around by his backpack to be Mike. All Central Valley, first team on the football team.
And you were Mike.
And I was Mike. You got swung around by my backpack. You can be Mike, too. So it's like...
It's your Mike.
I can't believe you don't love me anymore. I mean, don't you
Mike,
still love me?
We've been through this so many times. You know how much I love you.
I feel close to you. What about those things you said? Were you lying when you said you love me?
I still love you. I still do.
You were lying then because...
No, I still love you, Mike. I'm just not...
You're not in love?
I'm not. I just need some time to myself. It just, it's bad.
But you have feelings for me? I mean, would you
I've never loved anybody like I loved you, and
Drew's goddamn pagers going. It's his acting coach telling him
you guys need the voice inside her head to be playing as well.
Drew plays all female voices. Drew,
it's really fun watching you guys banter like that, though, back and forth, and pretend like you're not really on the radio or anything.
I'll be Mike.
Look, can I get a hand job or what? All right, look. Here's the deal. This strikes a chord for me and Drew, not Tony, who's never been dumped in his entire life.
Oh, no. I didn't say I hadn't been dumped. I just wasn't begging for
never been pathetic.
Never delusional.
Never been pathetic.
Yeah.
The bottom line is, here's the bottom line in life. In everything, in jobs, in relationships, in friendships, in sexual relationships, in everything. Are you in or are you out? Do you got a job to go to Monday morning or don't you? If the guy says you're the world's greatest employee, he wishes he had 1,000 more like you, but he's got to let you go. That's the bottom line. And he's saying that because he doesn't want you to feel bad, and he doesn't want to feel bad, and that's what these women do. So listen to the actions, Mike, not the words. You want to ask her one more time? Fine, but I think we know what the answer is. Tony's got to go home now.
Yeah, home. That's a relative term. I got to go to a hotel.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah, because you're in San Diego, right?
Yeah.
Oh. Can you sleep okay in a hotel?
Yeah, I've enough of them through the year.
Are you too long for the bed?
No.
No. Do you?
Well, I'm not sleeping in Motel 6s anymore, so.
Oh, never been dumped. Staying at the
Come on.
4 seasons.
No, I just
Sorry,
said
Your
anymore. I
Highness.
just said anymore.
No,
Come on, I was there. We had five skaters to a hotel room on tours in the last few years. So.
And would you now? Do you got to stick your feet out? Do you got to kick out the comforter at the end?
Yes.
You got to hang your feet out, right?
Yes. I hate the way those things are tucked in.
You feel like a pita otherwise, like a falafel ball in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why do they tuck that in? And it's like
so tight
I love
sometimes.
That.
Do you?
Yeah.
That means you're gay.
No, it just holds you in position where you sleep.
Oh, I like
toss
that. I
around.
got to stick my feet out the end, and it's hard to get it out there because your body weight's on it. It's
And
got
especially
that big comforter.
Sometimes it takes a lot of effort to.
Yeah, you got to get up.
Free, yeah.
Yeah, I'm with Tony. Tony, I'm sleeping over at your place.
All right.
Not you, Drew, with your feet in. Okay. All right, we'll be back. Have some coffee.
Hello? Is this Loveline?
Call 1-800-LOVE-199.
Hey there.
You know, Adam, little did I know that my kids would discover Tony Hawk around the holidays. I made him easily $1,000 richer.
What, you went out and bought all that video crap of his?
No, he's got you don't even know how much crap there is.
What'd you get?
A Tony Hawk mannequin that rides on a skateboard that's remote controlled. Let's see, a Tony Hawk, oh my God.
Tennis shoes, skateboards, riding apparel.
It's just painful.
Jesus.
I wish I'd known. I would have tackled the guy and tied him up, taken him home.
And then raped him?
Yeah, well.
Oh, I mean,
I would lift that for you, yeah.
Right.
Instead of him raping me, which is what happened actually during the holidays.
All right, leave Tony alone.
A great guy. If he weren't such a great guy, too.
Okay. Stop kissing Tony's hand.
He's a great guy, right?
Let's focus on our next act.
Which is?
P.O.D. Wav, Sonny, and Marcos are all here from P.O.D. Satellite's the name of the CD. It is in stores, hopefully, if it's not sold out. Mm-hmm. It is in stores as we speak. Gumby is on line 6. Hey, Gumby. All right. Gumby's clay phone is not working very well. Let's talk to Kim, who is 28. Kim?
Hey, what's up?
What's up?
Hi. Yeah. Okay. I guess, I'm Christian, but I'm not very proud of it because, I don't know. I'm really embarrassed to be calling right now, by the way. Okay, don't make fun of me. Anyhow, I'm just, ready to convert to, John Lennon at this point. I am, Christian, pro-life, everything, but I'm at the point where I have an appointment with a nun next week because I'm just questioning religion right now. I mean, I just think it's pretty sick that it's all come down to killing people to make change.
Well, what are you talking about as far as Christianity goes?
There's been racism going on forever, and nobody's recognized it. I mean, I've grown up in this honky-tonk small town of Snoqualmie Valley, Fall City. And
that's in Washington?
Yes, Washington State.
And?
Yes. And I don't know. I mean, it's just I work at this shelter this weekend and teens, and I'm not even really stable right now with this whole situation that's going on, and I'm stuck with these teens trying to, be professional and strong, but I'm a nervous wreck, and...
Well, why are you a nervous wreck?
Why am I nervous wreck? Yeah. What do you think?
Well, no,
Take a look around.
I know, because of the events.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. Okay,
all right,
anyway.
well, listen, don't be a smart-ass and a nervous wreck.
Oh, yeah, you're never a smart-ass, are you?
Be one of the... Well, honey, why are you so angry?
Why am I so anxious? Because it's just bullshit.
Oh. Boy, Tish got quite a tongue on her for a Christian. Wow. All right, we put her on hold for a second because she used the S word, which I'm not sure if that's in the Bible. I haven't looked at it in a while.
Maybe the scriptures.
Well, New Testament, sure, but the Old Testament, I don't think I had that. Kim is kind of agitated and angry, and I realize it's not a great time for any American or anybody who calls themselves a friend of this country, but... I've been pretty satisfied overall with the way this country is rallied and sort of picked itself up by its bootstraps and all. I mean, to me, there's been a lot of things that have been pretty promising that have come from this tragedy.
I don't understand why it's okay for her to be hateful towards you, But other people,
I think
I don't know.
She's just kind of scattered because of the events, but it sounds like she's talking about the letdown of most people that call themselves Christians. She's confused maybe by their actions or maybe what they say and what they've done. It sounds like she's let down more by people rather than
is it maybe by, was it Farwell who had the comments on the 700 Club?
Let's hear her.
Hey, Kim, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right.
I'm sorry. No, I think you guys are doing a great thing. I mean, just because I don't agree with everything you say, doesn't...
you're entitled to that.
Everything is so...
jacked up.
You try to do your best, and everybody's always judging you, for everything. And it gets old. I mean... I guess, like I told you, Screener, I work at a shelter, and this weekend I wanted to take them. I was scared to go to Seattle, just because I've heard rumors flying. Anyway, so I took them out to the country, and this black girl, she was, scared to come out here because we're all crackers and we're all honky-tonker, There still are rednecks out there that exist. Right. I know. I grew up out here, and so
right.
And it's just sad that she has to be scared to come out here to a farm. She enjoyed herself. She fed the animals. She picked some flowers, and she actually had fun. And I just think everybody's in denial. And
well, wait a minute, Kim. She did come out to the farm, and she had a good time. And so you've converted her in a sense.
No,
Well, wouldn't you say that you've changed her a bit in some of the thoughts that she had?
No, I think it's just sad. I mean, it's just still out there. I mean, and I am pro-life, but that doesn't mean I hate people who have abortions, and it doesn't mean I want people to die. It's just...
You're categorizing it. I mean... No.
Kim, are you sure working with kids is the greatest field for you?
You know what?
Yeah.
I don't need you to ask me that.
Well, I just mean you seem pretty scattered.
I am scattered right now.
All right. Well, calm down.
I am scattered, and I'll admit that, and that's because
you're lesbian.
True. Please, you're making things worse. I know. He didn't mean that.
I'm totally into guys.
Wait a minute. She just threw the F word in there.
Wow. To Drew.
Oh my God. I think if you're somebody who has faith and who loves God, I think you're more grounded than anything. I don't think you're as scattered, as far as lines going.
I just think people they get confused about comparing like religion is one thing and having a personal relationship is a whole nother thing. And religion is something you do because dang, I have to do my chant today, or I got to do my ritual.
Right.
You know what, man? There ain't nothing to just have. It's personal, man. Like, I talk to God like how I talk to you. Exactly. I ain't trying to be all like...
We ain't holy one can know.
Yeah, I ain't like holier than thou. I'm just a normal, average person that's just trying to make it every day.
It sounds like she's a good person, and she's just like anybody else. She's trying to help out some teenagers and stuff, and you're doing a good thing. It's okay to be scattered once in a while. Just don't let it get the best of you.
She used the S word and the F word.
She's confused right now.
Right?
Unchristian and hateful way.
All right. Well, let me say this. Let me say this, and I think I was feeling this from Kim, which is there's a lot of people out there who are feeling like they're under a lot of pressure, and that maybe things in their life aren't going according to plan. And then when a tragedy like this happens, it opens the floodgates, and there's a lot of feelings. Some are attached to the tragedy, but some are just feelings that have been locked up for a while and are now spilling out. And I felt some of those spilling out from Kim. Did you get that vibe, Drew?
Absolutely.
Well, you know what? I think as Americans and as people, I totally, I'm not trying to get all like this and stuff, but at the same time, I'm scared. When this stuff went down, I was like, my wife's like telling me, don't hop on a plane. It's a bad time. We're about to go to war. But at the same time, I know what we do, and we've always done it for the past 10 years, is try to uplift people with music.
Right.
And if I decide to say, I'm not going to do this no more because I'm scared,
right,
then they got the best of me, those guys that did that. And I think we got, as Americans, I think we can't let our life be ruled by fear. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of talk recently about the Battle of Britain, where Britain was under constant bombing siege for a long period of time, and Churchill stood up and said, get about your business. And so they would They would protect themselves during the bombing. Then they would come out from the bomb shelters, and they would go back to work and go back to school, and they were able to prevail because of that.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, England was bombed for years by the Germans constantly, and it didn't demoralize them. And the fact that they weren't demoralized, I think, demoralized Germany.
Right.
Right.
All right. Hey, Gumby, you back?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. You're 16. What's up?
Well, I just want to ask, I think mainly Sonny about the 2 songs that I've heard off their, one off the Brown LP, which is Full Color, and how he talks about getting up and getting shot. How should I say it? About getting up and how he shot the 2 people, the lady and the baby, and how that relates to...
No, that's not.
No, that's a different song.
That's Live or Die, I think, on Brown AP.
Oh, yeah, sorry. And how it's like Youth of the Nation on the new LP, on the new album.
Oh, Youth of the Nation?
What's your question?
I think you got it confused. He didn't say he shot.
He didn't. Story behind it, should I say?
Which one? Live or Die, Full Color, Youth of the Nation?
Well, I guess what he just says is the
Live
violence.
and Die and Youth of the Nation, because it kind of sounds the same.
Storytelling, you know?
I think that's the most similarity. Just it's more storytelling. You know what I'm saying? Brown's an older album, and I think that had to do more with gang violence. You know, a story of gang violence. Whereas Youth of the Nation on the new album, I think it just talks about more of where our kids are at today. You know, and being inspired by the Santee shooting. You know, being that we were a mile away, and always kind of wanting addressing this issue. It just kind of came up in a song, you know.
We had done a couple.
There was a school shooting, by the way, about it. Was it about a year ago in San Diego, or is it 6-8 months ago?
No, just a few months ago, yeah.
Well, we went out there, Drew, right? We went out to San Diego just a week or so.
We were riding
that.
this record like a couple blocks away.
Right.
Wow.
When this happened, so.
Geez, the school shootings seem so quaint now compared to what's going on. It's like, if we could just get back to the good old days with some school shootings. What a great world! And I mean, it's
the world keeps topping itself.
Yeah, I mean, it's like I know it sounds horrid and morbid. But it was like the school shootings were almost an innocent time. like it sounds ridiculous, but
true. That's how numb we are, man.
Yeah,
that's how numb everybody.
All right, Gumby. I hope that answered it for you.
I hope you have the Gumby hairdo.
Let's talk to Angela, who's 27. Angela,
hi there.
What's up?
Hey, first I want to commend you guys for doing such a wonderful job. I've listened to your show on and off for the last few months, and I really enjoy it. It's uplifting, and you're getting out there and really making a big difference. So I think it's doing awesome. Hey, from not a recent immigrant, I've been here for about 5 years, but coming into the country and seeing what's going on at the moment, I've got sort of a couple of issues that I wanted to bring up that hasn't really been brought up so far tonight. And we're talking about intolerance, and it's really kind of, I've noticed quite a bit in the community I live in, which is very diverse. I'm in San Jose in California. I've noticed that there's been so many different reactions, even going to the airport, on how people are reacting as far as security, but more so towards each other, and it's like really brought out the best and the worst of human nature. I had a question to you guys whether, a couple of times tonight it's been brought up, the issue of going to war and religion, of course, with P.O.D, who are a wonderful band. I love listening to you guys too. But whether or not, for a start, war is the right way to go, of course, that would be the big issue, and we don't know until we actually get there whether or not, going out there and retaliating and 2 wrongs don't make a right. That was one thing that really concerns me, and I'm sure it does everyone else. But also the way that we are responding to our peers and to our neighbours and fellow citizens and all across the world, whether or not we're actually learning what we should be out of this.
Which is what?
Well, I kind of feel like sometimes I notice myself, as you've said tonight several times too, that you kind of have to stop and think about how you're reacting to people, or not trying to be racist or prejudiced against a specific ethnic group. And it's hard not to, the way it's been portrayed in the media. It's like a big propaganda.
But you said we should stop and get a message in terms of our relationship with the world based on this experience. What would that be?
Get a message.
Isn't that what you said?
Say that again, sorry?
I thought you said, didn't I hear her say that we should be getting a message?
I think
learning
so,
something?
but she may have gotten lost in
I'm going over
Kiwi accent.
Yeah.
You don't mind being called a Kiwi, do you, by the way?
I'm trying to get out 100 things at once, and they're all getting jumbled.
But what is a good derogatory term for a New Zealander?
There is no good. Is there ever a good derogatory term?
Well, I mean, I just mean in case one cuts me off, I want to be able to yell something good. And a Kiwi sounds so quaint, you know.
Need some foresight here into where this conversation's going.
Oh, okay. Well, listen.
And what else is funny is that just because she has a little bit of the Queen's English, immediately we sit and listen. Like the teacher's talking.
It was dead silent. It was dead silent.
I know, it's so sad that we had to import someone in order to get a concise question on this show. But Angela has asked some good questions, but I'm still not clear what her overall one is.
Yeah,
and I'm not sure if she is either.
I'm going to war.
Yeah, no, I've got several things that I wanted to talk about, but they're not really questions. It's sort of like putting things out there.
Okay.
The war thing, I don't personally agree that war's an answer to this, and I don't think that, the majority of the population do as well, but I kind of feel like we're getting pushed into that. I feel like we're getting fed it through the propaganda of the media.
Well, you see, hold on, let me cut you off, because I disagree with that. I think, I don't think the media is going to. I think it's too convenient and too easy to blame the media for everything. I mean, this country, whether it's music, blue jeans, or late night TV, we watch what we want to watch, and then the media jumps on. It's not the media telling us what to watch, what to listen to, and what clothes to buy. I think we as consumers or we as Americans start the trend, and the media climbs on board. Maybe they perpetuate it after we get it started, but I don't think they could create something that we didn't want to do. If the media decided, hey, there's this band we really want to push, but the music really sucked, I don't think it would. They might sell a few more records, but it would never catch on.
Yeah. In fact, the polls suggest that the American population is sort of too anxious to get involved in sort of military operations.
That's what I wanted to tell Angela, that if you stopped most Americans in the street, most are eager, maybe too eeger for a little payback. I don't think it's the media foisting that on us.
Listen, I'm not always for war and stuff, but at the same time, I mean, if we don't do something about it, don't you think people are going to just take that advantage?
All I know is that when we have patients that escalate and become aggressive, okay, which is basically what we're dealing with here. We're dealing with people that are aggressive and are out of control.
Yeah.
You're
talking about your psychiatric patients? Or
in psychiatric hospitals and things. When you're dealing with people in clinical settings, the only thing they respond to is overwhelming force. You don't have to be violent with them, but you have to make a show of overwhelming force, and then they de-escalate.
Yeah. And I think we definitely have to do something about it, because I mean, if we don't, I think terrorists are going to say, "Oh, they didn't do nothing about it. I'm just going to do it again."
This might be something of the tolerance the U.S. has had to, this place. It's like we just sit there and we take it, and all of a sudden it goes to this.
Right.
And it's like, dude, we have to do something.
I was saying last week that we're like a big, strong, good-looking jock with low self-esteem, this country, that we could kick the ass of anyone else in our school, but we feel so bad about ourselves most of the time that we're scared, and so we let guys kick us in the nuts and run, and we just stand there and argue over whether we should do anything or not. All right, we're going to take ourselves a little break. P.O.D. is here. We'll be back. Take more of your questions and comments after this. Hey, everybody, it's Loveline.
Yeah, boy.
Well, we just learned from Wub that turning the other cheek is not always the best thing to do.
No, you get one cheek turned, and then the next one you
only got two cheeks.
You get to scrap it.
That's true. And Sonny and Marcos are all here from P.O.D. Satellite's the name of the CD. Clarissa?
Yeah.
You're 20. What's up?
Yeah, I just wanted to say, first of all, you're rad, Adam.
Thanks. Are you drunk?
Yeah.
No comment.
All right. Hey, she hung up? I just want to know if she was drunk. That's all.
She was offended.
She was offended.
Oh, okay. I know. I appreciate it. She sounded a little tipsy.
She cussed.
I don't. Oh, she cussed. I didn't hear.
I think
cuss.
she said frickin'.
And we got to go to song anyway.
Okay, listen, here's the deal. Engineer Anderson is dying to hear a P.O.D. song, so he just hung up on her, basically, is how it works. No, you're not going anywhere. He just wants to hear another one off satellite. All right, this one is called Youth of the Nation. All right, just talking football with P.O.D. All right, we got to take ourselves a break. Drew, imagine me talking about high school football, huh?
Oh, my God. Are they awake?
Oh, please,
We're actually down. We're going to start a team.
That's right.
Team. You're going to be the coach,
league.
Drew? What's up? I'm going to start making up the claps now.
Drew played 7.5-man football over at the Little Lord Fauntleroy School for Albino Hemophiliacs. So watch out. He's got some game. Here we come, a truck in. All right, please. Bet you wonder where we've been. So humiliating. We're a little cheering, just a little bit for the Powder Puff game. Because we're funky on our feet. Once a year, the girls would play a game, and they needed the football players to cheer. The Powder Puff. Right, you guys know. All right, we'll take a break. We'll be back with P.O.D. after this. Hey, everybody, it's Loveline. Is that my theme song?
Oh, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I thought I recognized it faintly. Wait a minute. No, wait, I'm looking at you.
Yeah.
No, wait.
That's my theme song.
Oh, no, wait. No, wait. I think I hear something else. Oh,
no.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No. Really? Is this really what you people hear when I come into the room?
Yeah, you look like one of those sort of waddling W.C. Field Weeble dolls.
All right. Yeah. Hey, everybody, it's the Best of Loveline. I'm Adam. That's my a-hole partner, Dr. Drew. And we have for you in the second hour of the Best of Loveline, Nickelback. Ryan and Chad are both here from Nickelback. Silver Side Up's the name of the CD. It is out and as we speak. All right, let's talk to Heather, who's 18, who has a little boob problem, little asymmetry. Heather?
Yes, hi.
So one boob is an A cup.
And the other is not quite an A cup. It's less than that. And ever since junior high, past junior high, I've not grown breast size. And I noticed that my left breast is only an A, and the right side is not. So I was just wondering, is there anything I can do? Or,
Not really. It might change over the next 2 or 3 years. Up to 21, things can
but
change.
It's always been this way.
Yeah, it's probably not going to change too much.
Not too much.
Hey, that's all right.
And asymmetry is normal. That's a very common thing. So, it's just, one side a little different than the other.
Okay.
You're fine. You got a boyfriend?
I do.
And he's happy with you?
He's very happy. I'm not unhappy. I was just wondering if, this is completely normal. Or...
Yes, it's normal.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Good times. All right. Yeah, guys, I'm always surprised and disgusted to learn this, but guys aren't quite as into boobs as chicks think they are.
No, as you are.
As I am. Well, what I'm saying is most of my buddies like someone with a nice figure, but they don't need the huge cans.
Right.
And I'd say most guys are that way. And if you look at most models and actresses who guys lust after, most of them are medium or modest.
Not that chesty anyway.
Up top, right. So I don't know why women, the thing that's funny about women, they're always looking for excuses to freak themselves out. Not our last caller, but what I mean is they complain about this anorexic Kate Moss waif model thing, and we can't live up to this, and how are we supposed to live up to this idealized feminine look that you guys that was created somewhere in Paris by some fags, we can't live up to this, you're torturing us. And then they throw away the flat-chested waif model and go, how are we supposed to have these huge breasts? These are fake, they're not real, no woman is shaped like this. Well, which one is it? You know what I mean? Which one as men do we lust after and tell you to lust after? They're playing both sides of the fence here.
That's not fair.
I think they're looking for excuses to beat themselves up, is what I'm saying.
That you have to have men lusting after you? You know what I mean? It's one thing just to be attractive. It's another need men to need you. You know what I'm saying?
Depends on if you're a Scorpio or not.
Oh, really? Did you have a girlfriend who's a Scorpio? Yes? Yes.
Uh-oh. It could be true. Yes. No.
Yeah, that is true. Like, they should just stop it and say, yeah, why do you need to be, as a human being, do you need to be lusted after?
Right. I mean, guys do that, too. It's like, oh, those guys that can walk in a bar and the women all... The guys kind of want to be that guy, you know?
Well, everybody wants to be that person.
Who doesn't want to be lusted after?
Yeah, I understand, but it's not the healthiest impulse. That's what I'm saying. And that to sort of focus on that is not a good thing.
Oh, absolutely. If it gets out of hand, absolutely.
But what Adam's talking about is women driving themselves crazy, feeling bad about themselves, and starving themselves, doing things to look like someone driven to get to be someone who's lusted after is not.
That's
not
an
a
obsession, though.
thing.
That sounds like a bit more of an obsession, though.
Right. And why is it, your life's work to be lusted after, and shouldn't you look at that? Mm-hmm. Thank you. Like Ricky Martin and Jenna Elfman. Kelly?
Yes.
You're 23?
Yes, I am.
What's up?
Well, I have a big history of breast cancer in my family. My mom lost hers at 32. I'm 23, went to my doctor for my annual exam.
Do you have sisters with it also, or aunts?
I don't have a sister. My aunts, all of my aunts on both sides of the family, my grandmothers, and it's everybody.
At young ages?
Excuse me?
At young ages?
30s, 40s, two of them in the 60s.
Now, you know there are certain genetic groupings that are extra high risk, right?
Yeah.
Have you been tested for that?
I haven't been tested, no, but my doctor, we've talked about it, and she says I should start doing my mammograms at 25.
But what about testing to see if you're in that risk group? Where are you? You're in Azusa. You know, City of Hope has a program on this. Why don't you go out to City of Hope and talk to them about they have specific genetic counseling for these issues. Seriously.
Okay. I mean,
you know where City of Hope is, right?
Yeah.
It's right. It's right near Deathburg.
No, they're
in between Satanville and Deathburg, I think.
It's like a Monty, and she's in Azusa.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, but I do have another question. Like I said, I went for my annual exam last week, and she found a lump. And she just told me, she said, it's probably just breast tissue, but keep an eye on it, and if anything changes, come back to me. Well, I really didn't think anything about it, but I have been having pains there. Can pains be associated with cancer?
Usually not. It can be, but usually not. And that, though, is a change. And with this is a very unique situation you're talking about with one of these extreme family histories of breast cancer.
Mm-hmm.
Some people might even suggest you should have mastectomies at a young age.
No, I wanted to ask about that sort of preemptive strike on your chest.
You'll be happy to know they can be rebuilt any size you wish. Okay.
I find that bizarre. I understand the logic, but do you understand this procedure that you have a family history of this, so you cut off a healthy breast so you won't get it later on in life?
Does that guarantee that?
Yes.
It does guarantee
effectively,
it?
yeah.
Yeah, but so does... Yeah. I mean, cutting off your head guarantees you don't get brain cancer, too, doesn't it?
I understand that the breast and the brain are very closely related for you. In sort of
to me, the
weight.
breast trumps the brain.
But I'm holding out the carrot for you, Adam, that the breast can be rebuilt any way you wish.
Hold on, a carrot isn't shaped like a breast, you idiot. It looks like a penis.
I'm holding out the
cassava melon?
The melon for you.
All right, thank you.
That it can be rebuilt any way you wish.
It's still...
You understand, as a young person, can rebuild it, they can plan it.
But listen, with today's technology, as a 23-year-old lady who knows she has this predisposition genetically, couldn't she just be very vigilant about it and stay on it and go every 6 months and get her genetic testing and all this kind of stuff? I mean,
I'm sure there are people who would argue that would be sufficient.
And what about this genetic testing you were talking about that she hasn't done yet?
Well, then she needs, the discussions need to go on what is being done for that grouping, what kinds of things they need to do for that particular risk.
Well, she needs to get this genetic testing you spoke of, right?
Yeah, I understand. But then they may say, well, now you need your mastectomy.
Oh, okay. Well, good times. And they can just rebuild it?
Yeah, they really can. I've seen some amazing cosmetic results. Amazing.
Well, what do? Do they hollow out the breast? I mean, it's not the skin that they got the problem with, is it?
No, it's the glandular tissue.
So you don't need to take the skin part off.
Right, no. So the nipple part usually goes, though. I'm sorry, Adam. I'm sorry, but
I'm a nipple man. Why do you have to say that?
They can rebuild real nice ones, though. Yes.
Using what?
It's not going to get erect.
They look like parts.
They don't work the same, though.
They need like the ear, pieces of the ear and stuff.
They got to cut the nipple off?
Usually.
Why? Yeah. Why do they got to get rid of the harmless, innocent nipple? Why do the nipples always suffer?
What did that nipple ever do to hurt anybody?
Yeah, that's just the way. See, people talk about God, but now with the innocent nipples,
what's next?
Yeah, what's next? Drew, why the nipple? Why not just the tissue that's inside of it?
Because the tissue goes right up to the nipple. It just does. And it fans out.
Right. Okay. And they can rebuild the nipple using part of the ear.
Mm-hmm.
They use the entire ear. And then what do they use to rebuild the ear? Yeah, why the ear? And then what do they have to do? Pull something off of something else to fix the ear at that point? Or does it stop at the ear?
We move to the pinky.
Oh, my God. We got to work this out, Drew. I didn't know the nipple went. Nina?
Yes.
You're 28?
Yes.
What's up?
Well, I have been in a relationship, long-term relationship, about 6 years now.
Mm-hmm.
And I still find myself really enjoy, like, flirting. And I'm not saying that, okay, it's not okay to have, just casual flirting or, finding someone else attractive. But it just seems that we've had some troubles in our relationship because of it, because I'd go on the net. For a while, I was going on the net and flirting. And
what if he flirted? Would that bother you?
I'm sorry?
If he had flirted, would that bother you?
Yes, it would, actually. And I did think about that. And
what does flirting mean? What is that?
Flirting, like, just, God.
Does that mean like internet sex?
I'm sorry? With like, sex?
Is the guy beating off?
I wouldn't know.
Okay, then that's a yes.
Yeah.
If you don't know,
that's not flirting. That's phone sex.
Ladies, any time the answer is you don't know to is a guy beating off, he's beating off. Drew's beating off right now.
No.
If it's no, then he's
Nina.
both.
Is Adam beating off right now?
I'm not sure.
If the answer's unequivocally no, there's a 50% chance he's beating off.
Exactly.
If the answer's I don't know, it's guaranteed he's beating off.
Well, it's not just like on the net. And
but I mean,
if I'm standing in front of someone, I can tell whether they're beating off.
No, but I mean, you're having a provocative conversation with this person, right?
Well, off and on. I mean, I haven't been doing that.
All right, hold on a second. Oh, boy, do I hate this, Nina, because she's essentially, I think, having a sort of cyber sex.
Yeah,
maybe not full-blown cyber sex, but I keep asking her, is she having a provocative, on and off, in and out. I haven't done it in a while. She's not answering any of my questions here. She's a little spacey, this Nina.
Okay.
Nina?
Yes.
Okay, you're having a sort of sexually charged conversation on the internet.
Yes.
Okay, and obviously your boyfriend's upset about this, and so you have to ask yourself, do you want to be in this relationship?
Yes.
Why?
Why? Because I love him.
That's not an acceptable answer on Loveline.
And you've been together for 6 years?
Yes.
And how come you're not married?
We have other issues.
Okay, what are they?
What are they? I don't think that we have the time to go into that right now.
What's one of them?
I'm sorry, which one of them?
Just give us one. Give us a good one.
Give a big...
Oh, my God.
I'm going to take a crap. You guys tell me what this is.
Not right here, please.
No, I'm going to go in the other room.
Spot. Okay, I don't...
What's the primary drug he's using?
What?
Is he using drugs?
No, not at all. He's a great person.
Are you really good looking?
I would think I'm attractive, yeah.
Yeah, you sound like one of those pain in the ass women who's good looking. You really are. I hate all of you. Okay, so who wants to get married? Do you want to get married and he doesn't?
Yes. I think part of it is that we had initially planned to get married, and it kept just dragging on, and I just called it off because I felt like it was just kind of a joke. And I said, we're not engaged anymore, and...
You're angry at this guy, right?
I am angry.
Yes, you're angry. So
there you go.
You're screwing around on the internet as a way to sort of pay him back.
Yeah.
And the reason he found out about it is because you made damn sure he was going to find out about it.
You need to end this relationship if you need it to go on into something else. And if not, he's not ready to do that or doesn't want to do that. There's a reason for that, and that probably isn't going to change either. And if he gets forced into it, you probably regret that too.
Okay, but if you're angry at the guy, talk to him about it, and either work on the relationship or get out of it. Don't just play these games.
That's right.
Which is, women when they screw around oftentimes want to be busted because it's payback time. Not good enough to marry, don't find me attractive, I'll show you. There's plenty of guys out there who are really into me. Of course, I lied about my weight, but they think they're really into me. All right. She's angry at him.
Oh, yeah.
Let's have a little discussion with him. Let's talk to Chris.
Hi.
Chris, what's up?
I was wondering if there's any way to correct the size of the areola.
Oh,
Make
what?
it smaller.
Yeah, a lot of nipple talk tonight. You want to make it smaller?
Yeah.
Well, you got to jump in cold water.
Oh, sure.
Well, they do shrink up.
I know.
I don't know of any procedure that makes it smaller. I mean, Marcel's got something like that going.
I don't think there's anything.
I wouldn't think so.
Oh, there isn't.
Why? Are yours big? I like that.
Well, like, they say it was double D, but I think I'm only D.
Oh, well.
Let them talk. What do those doctors know?
I beg your pardon.
Who says you're double D?
I got fitted for a bra.
Oh, that old bag. I'll throttle her next time I see that.
I told you there's a
bra manufacturer.
When I take my kids to the batting cage, there's a bra manufacturing place there that they totally go nuts, crack it up. It's called the Wizard of Bras.
Wow.
That's brilliant.
What kind of...
They crack up. They just poking each other, laughing.
Drew, what kind of utopia city has a batting cage next to a bra manufacturer? Where is this place?
There's not a lot of home runs hit there, probably.
Yeah. If you tell me there's a go-kart track within 5 miles of these two places, I'll go nuts. I'll move there tonight.
Near the City of Hope.
Really?
Yeah.
No, seriously.
Seriously, near the City of Hope.
There's a batting cage next to a bra place?
Like I'm wanting, yeah.
Wait, is there a go-kart place there?
Do you think there's a go-kart place around? Because
don't just say
that's
it's synonymous.
No,
don't say it's...
Well,
it's got
a lot of good fast food right there.
That would be the trifecta for me.
Yeah.
The go-kart track, the batting cage, and the bra manufacturer. The custom bra manufacturer?
Yeah. Wizard of Bras.
Wizard of Bras. What's the batting cage name? Want to give that a plug?
Grand Slam.
Oh, not good. Not good. Not a great name. Chris?
Mm-hmm.
Do you get bras specially made?
No. I just wanted to know what size I was.
Okay, well, how big is the rest of you? Just because it's important
Like
for me.
around?
Yeah.
Your weight.
Yeah.
Oh, I like 245.
You're fat. Oh, Drew, please.
Yes,
Please.
I know. I have insulin resistance, so I'm trying to lose weight to get off the medicine.
Okay, and you want those areolas to be smaller.
Yeah.
But here's the deal. Your areolas, which is the round part of your nipple, I know you know, but I'm explaining to the band. They're from Canada.
I don't know.
They probably
we're well aware.
They call it something different.
You guys got a different name for areola?
Before we were Nickelback, we used to actually be called Harry Areola. The Harry Areolas. That's
a great name.
I'm sorry, the Harry. Jerry and the Harry Areolas.
Harry.
Then he went off and started some other dead.
Oh, what a name! Hey, but here's what I'm saying, Chris. Your areolas are the right size for the size breast and size person you are, right? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
See, that's the important thing is that your areolas match. They're like car tires. It's not that this tire is inherently better than that tire, but you don't want Mini Cooper tires on a Cadillac, and you don't want Cadillac tires on a Ford Festiva. Do you know what I'm saying? Because it looks out of place. You want the right tire for the right vehicle, and right now you're sporting the right rubber for your road.
See, you can see
they look too big.
As you can see, Chris, Adam
like a little smaller.
Adam has given this a lot of thought, and he's given you.
I really have. The tire analogy cannot be topped.
I don't think so.
No. So Chris, and here's the other thing too. And as guys, I think we'll all agree on this. We would rather, at age 17, you should focus on your weight, which is something you can change.
Well, also, it's critical for your health right now, Chris.
And it's important for your health.
Really, if you're becoming diabetic, we got a medical issue.
Actually, the doctor just called me yesterday and said that my
sugars
levels are doing good, and I wasn't there.
Okay.
Yeah, but you're in the throes of diabetes.
I know my mom has diabetes and my grandpa. So.
All right, but it's a weight-related issue with you. It will go away if you lose the weight.
You focus on your diet and your exercise, and you focus on changing the thing you can change, which is not your areolas. And believe me, guys would rather see big areolas than a big ass. Am I right, fellas? Thank you.
And good night.
Thank you. I think I said it all. All right, Chris.
All right, thank you.
Take care of yourself, all right?
Thanks.
And don't worry about those. I like those big areolas.
Okay.
That's my thing. As a matter of fact.
You have big areolas, don't you?
They're medium big, yeah. They're sensitive, I'll tell you that. I'll tell you, I'm such an areola guy. You want to know how weird? You guys tell me if you think this is
Don't
weird.
show me. Okay. Don't. Oh.
No, I'm not going to share my areolas, but I will show you my scrotum. Because I'm making
chicken breast.
I enjoy areolas, okay? And when I was in New York, a couple of weeks ago doing the Hugh Hefner roast for Comedy Central. And I had to do a little research, so I went by a newsstand and I picked up the 25 greatest playmates of all time.
That's a magazine or something?
Yeah, Playboy has basically Playboy, and then they got a few like compilation, college girls or Playboy women of lingerie or what have you. I grabbed the 25 top playmates of all time, and there was one in there who has huge cans and big areolas who I enjoy.
Just one.
Yeah, my research turned into just a bunch of me beating off in a Hilton in Manhattan. I've never beat off so much doing research. It was embarrassing. But
you beat off?
But
people usually pay to beat off, not get paid to beat off.
And it was
all about the areola.
Good point. But now here's the thing. So I turned it to the page of this chick that I liked, expecting to see her trademark large areolas, but it was like her whole pictorial was like a shower scene.
Oh.
And the water was cold, and her areolas had shrunk up, and I felt raped. I felt raped.
Ripped off.
Ripped off. Yeah. Violated.
That's good.
Now I know what rape is.
Bad time.
Now I know what it is, and now I can truly sympathize.
Oh.
I still beat off, but it wasn't good. It was like a 4, maybe.
It was a waste.
Yeah, waste. I'm suing. I want my semen back.
You cry?
Huh?
You cry?
I wept, yes.
Curled up in a fetal position.
With your pants around your ankles?
Yeah.
Why?
Couldn't get clean. I was in the shower.
Where's the warm water?
All right, Nickelback is here. I'm glad you guys can sympathize with my plight. We'll take ourselves a break. We'll come back after this.
You know what I'm saying out there?
Hey, yo.
Oh, man, like a real announcer.
Yee.
Oh,
Loveline, best of Loveline, everybody.
You can really get it up when you're not here.
Yeah, I do my best work when I'm not here. This is the best of.
Oh, I can't get it up now. Oh.
That's Dr. Drew over there. I'm Adam Carolla. And a few months back, we had in a band that I respect and had never met before, never been on this show before, at least while I was here. And that band is called Live. Ed Kowalczyk is here from Live. All right, let's, Brian.
Yes.
You're 26. What's up?
Well, just a quick, curious question. First of all, I'd like to say hello to Ed.
Hey.
I love your music.
Thank you.
It's awesome. Dr. Drew and Adam, you guys are doing awesome work. And if more people would actually listen to what you're doing, you wouldn't have any listeners.
Yeah, that's right.
Thank you.
We do ourselves out of a job.
Yeah, that's right. I was wondering if there's any other reason besides a VD that it would burn when I pee.
Many. One is a bladder infection, though that would be more common in a woman. Another could be a prostate infection. Generally, burning at urination is urethral inflammation or infection, which typically is an STD, though there are bacterial causes for that. And there are mechanical problems, and stones even can sometimes cause these sorts of things. So there are definitely lots of reasons other than a VD.
Oh, okay. Well,
so got to check that.
But you have a VD.
Yeah, 26-year-old's VD.
Yeah.
No, can't possibly.
Then a STD. Excuse me, that's the more politically
right.
correct. By the way, PC is going out the window. That's nice.
Thank God. Yeah.
That can be. I've been married for 6 years and I've only slept with my wife.
Okay.
All right, you probably just have a bacterial urethritis. You ought to talk to your doctor about that. That you both can be treated. It's not necessarily, a classic sexually transmitted disease, but you both could have a bacteria that could be causing you some problem.
I pulled one of my signature moves on the toilet today, where I was sitting down, going number 2, and peeing at the same time. And
yeah, that's never happened. Oh, yeah. Good job, Adam.
Now here's
well
where the Carolla signature move comes in. When the urine stream goes through the crack between the toilet seat and the top of the bowl,
gets your pants,
hugs the contour of the toilet bowl and fills my pants like a pail underneath the toilet, and you never notice it. You never notice it because, A, it's a silent killer.
It's
silent killer.
It's just too late.
It doesn't make any noise.